I talk about firefighters. For hundreds of years, they've had to do their jobs in blinding smoke.
You know, this looks like it's video out of a video game, but new technology to help firefighters see through the thick smoke is saving lives. You may have seen the Verizon wireless commercials when you're watching the playoff games on Sunday. But is it too good to be true? And are our local firefighters currently using it? First Coast News' content producer spoke with Captain Eric Prossimer of Jacksonville Fire and Rescue to find out.
Thermal imaging cameras.
Yes, it's smoky, but that doesn't mean that Jacksonville Fire and Rescue go into a situation blind.
What most people don't realize is when we go into a fire, you can't see 6 inches in front of your face. The smoke is usually so thick and dense that you can't see a thing. So we rely on feeling, but if you take the thermal imaging camera with you, you can spot where the fire is, you can spot where certain things are in the room. It'll make out detail, and most importantly, it can spot a victim.
JFRD has had this tech since the early 2000s, and they like the fact that it's tried and true.
It's another tool in our toolbox, basically. It's something that we are able to quickly find victims in a fire, and at that time, seconds can mean lives.
Prosswimmer remembers one such occasion.
We pulled 5 people out of an apartment on Christmas night a few years ago.
This was in the St. Nicholas neighborhood in 2014.
We saved 4 of the 5.
A 6-year-old girl died, but her parents and 2 other children survived.
If it wasn't for the thermal imaging cameras, possibly all 5 could have passed.
Bullard, the company that makes these cameras, honored JFRD for the most lives saved using a combination of the thermal imaging cameras and proper training.
A Verizon 5G Ultra Wideband is built to transmit real-world data so fast, it could power technology that lets them see through smoke. That's a difference that can save lives.
The Verizon technology, it's hard to tell because I don't think there's any details out on what it is. I love technology. It's great in our job. The problem is things have to be tried and tested hard by us. We're hard on stuff. We will use it to its fullest capability. There's a lot of unknowns at this time.
5G is not available right now in Jacksonville, so we wouldn't have access to this tech yet.
You know what? We're the first ones to say, let's try it. Let us try it. The issue that you're going to run into is we've got to try it and know that it is going to be effective for us and for our applications.
So for now, thermal imaging cameras are giving firefighters a way to see through the smoke without a cellular network.
We know that these will continue to work wherever we are, and they're tried and true for us.
Abigail Curran, First Coast News, on your side.
Hats off to all the firefighters who risk their lives every day saving people. And we reached out to Verizon to get a better look at their technology. We've not yet heard back. Now, even in the commercial, in the fine print, it says future use of 5G, not available today. And when the augmented green reality images do come up, the caption says screen images simulated. You can find a lot more on this story on firstcoastnews.com.